Hey, everyone. I hope you are having an awesome day. If we haven't met yet, my name is Corinne Brown. I am the fresh expert, and I'm here to save you time, space, and waste with fresh tips and more. Today, I want you to think about your pantry or your cabinet. Yep. We're going to start right in your kitchen. And I want you just to amuse me for a second and imagine your cabinets. Okay, so you're imagining things like thrown all over the place. How many of you have that sparse macaroni that fell out of the container? How many of you have the hard brick of molasses that used to be brown sugar? You know what I'm talking about. All right, how many of you have the flour trail? Because every time you move the flour, it leaves a trail. Do you have it? All right, and you have the avalanche of bags that falls and hits you on your head when you open up that cabinet or pantry? Yeah, how many of you have thrown crackers away because they've gone stale? Okay, just I want you to think about that. And I want you to also think about the fact that every time you throw food away, you throw what away? I'm sure all of you are thinking right now, money. Yeah, Corinne, I throw away money. You're right, you do. Because when you throw away food, you're throwing away money and you work hard for your money. So, how many of you could get excited about putting more green in your pocket? How many of you could get excited about saving 1/3 of the space in your pantry? How many of you could get excited of not having 3 or 4 bags of flour or sugar because you forgot about it? How many of you could get excited about your staples lasting longer? If you can get excited about all of these things, I want you to imagine your cabinets, imagine your pantry. Okay, we're going to close the doors and we're going to wave a magic wand. Okay, let's do it again. And when you open up the doors to your pantry or the doors to your cabinet, here's what I want you to see. I want you to imagine this right here. Organizational bliss. Do you already feel yourself like gaining more sanity back? Do you feel like, oh my gosh, things are in order in my life? Yeah, because when you're organized, not only does it save you time, space, and waste, it saves you sanity if you haven't already lost it. And my fresh friends, let me tell you, I did almost lose it with my second child because she did not sleep through the night until she was 15 months old. Yeah, the only place in my cabinet that I could go to really feel like my life was in check and in order was looking in my pantry. It might be disorganized organization at time, but it really does do the job. I love it. And what I'm loving the most is that these right here are one of my fresh product picks I'm excited to tell you about today. And this is Tupperware's Modular Mates. Yep, Modular Mates have been around for over 20 years. They're recommended by Orkin and the US military. So you truly are getting the best, not the rest. So let me show you how they work so you can see how they'll fit best for you in your home. Okay, first of all, it's kind of like Legos. You guys know what Legos are, right? Well, Modular Mates are like Legos for adults. So it's building blocks and so much fun. There's different shapes and sizes. There's super ovals, there's rectangles, and there's also ovals and squares. Now, 2 super ovals can fit on top of a rectangle. Do y'all see that? Okay. And if you imagine if this is the super oval size, 3 ovals will fit on top of the rectangle that way. So an oval is 6 3/4 inches deep. A super oval is 11 3/4 inches deep. That means they're going to fit almost perfect from front to back in your cabinets. Because I want all of you to think right now of your pantry or your cabinets, wherever you keep your food at. Do you ever go to look for something and you spend a ton of time? Like you waste time almost because you go to look for the sugar. Personally, let's say monk fruit sweetener. Let's find something fun, right? You go to look for that monk fruit sweetener, okay? And you're moving stuff around, trying to find it, and you can't find it. And then you're moving stuff around, trying to find it, you can't find it. Then finally, you move one thing for the 5th time and you realize it was right there the whole time. That's insanity right there. And that's why I love the super ovals and the rectangles of the Modular Mates the best, because they fit 11 3/4 inches. So they're going to fit perfect from front to back in your cabinets, which means what you see is what you get. No more moving things around, no more wasting time to figure out what's behind it. Open up your cabinets, open up those doors, know what you have. This also helps you with your grocery list because your grocery shopping time, you'll see exactly how much you need of everything. And it'll help you to snack less. Yeah, you just heard that right. It will help you to snack less because research shows, and it's proven, that when you do not see the name brand of labels, like the Dorito, the Oreo, the brand name, you are less likely to want to snack for it. So if you're going, oh, I want Oreos, but you just see a bin that says cookies, you might not go for them because you want a specific thing. Certain brand names trigger little things in our heads because of commercials and little impressions that are made on us. So by taking away the labels and just putting the what it is, not the brand labels, just have the regular, then you will snack less, about 1/3 less, they say. Isn't that great? I think it's great. Okay, so super ovals and rectangles. Now, in addition to that, there's different heights, right? Because we have to mix and move them around. So for example, this right here is a rectangular 1 container. 1 listed on the bottom here too, so you don't have to memorize everything. It's right there for you. Let's do a 1. A 1 is 2¼ inches in height. So you kind of mix and match as well like that. So you can know you have 2¼ right? Then 4½ then 6¾ and so forth as you keep going, which is great because not all cabinets are created equal. Not all homes and pantries are created equal. The shelves and sizes are going to be different. But what you're going to find is these can move with you anywhere. In fact, the ones I'm showing you right now are from my pantry. We are in my kitchen. All of these are mine, and they are all different colors because I've had some of them for over 20 years. Yeah, these things have lasted my career. And the thing is, Tupperware has a lifetime warranty against cracking, breaking, splitting, and peeling. So this is an investment that is seriously going to last you a lifetime. We don't say whose lifetime, but you're getting quality, and that's what matters. Okay, the point of me telling you all that is no matter where you move, your shelving size is going to be a little bit higher, right? It could be the height of a 4, and then you could put a 3 and a 1 together because 3 + 1 = 4. You could do 2 2s because 2 + 2 = 4. Or you could do a 3 and a 3, or that's 6. No, you want a 3 and a 1. Okay, you get the idea. And again, because the numbers are on the bottom, if you're not sure how high your pantry is, just shove everything up and in there and then take them out and count it and go 2 + 1 + 1, whatever you need, right? And we're going to mix and match to make it fit in your cabinets. Pretty great. Okay, now let me show you what fits in each container. So you got an idea how it works. Different shapes, different sizes. They can stack different places. Depending on the height of your pantry, you can customize these to move with you so they always fit the way that you want to. Next thing to figure out is why do you need them and how many do you need them? Okay. Well, let's kind of go through some of the stuff that fits in each one, and that's how we can determine how many that you need. So let's start off here. We have a rectangular 1. Okay. Rectangular 1, rectangular shape, height of a 1. This is great for your wheat thins. You can use it for your Oreo cookies. I know I mentioned Oreos. I think I'm hungry. I've got a bit of a sweet tooth. No, I have sweet teeth. All of them are sweet. But you could take a whole package of Oreo cookies, cut the edge off, slide it right in, and it'll fit perfect in your rectangular 1 container. Like so good. Now listen, if you've got a Cookie Monster in your home, just get a sheet of paper, fold it over and label it across the front so you can't see inside of it. Then instead of labeling it Oreos or sandwich cookies or whatever you want to label it, just put dried prunes. Yeah, I said dried prunes. Most other people don't like dried prunes. Granted, they're really good if you want to be regular. So make sure you do add some prunes to your diet. Okay. Label it whatever you think someone's not going to want. And then they're going to think it's that when really and truly it's your Oreos. I know. You're going to thank me when that time of the month comes around. Well, gentlemen, you don't really have that issue. Actually, I think all genders sometimes get a little moody once a month. Do you disagree? I doubt you disagree. Okay, let's get moving. So rectangular 1. Next size would be the rectangular 2, height of a 2, rectangular in size. I love this one. As you can see, I have a few of them, all-purpose flour, 5 pounds of flour, 5 pounds of sugar. We've got our sugars in here too. Make sure you have the different ones. I also have a throw bin of this one with all of my gluten-free flours because they come in smaller containers. I put a couple of them in one container and just put gluten-free flours. So I cut my labels to make sure they fit. I mean, and it's a great way to have like an organized chaos. In fact, in my home, I have a lot of organized chaos. Could you guess? And no, it's great though, because it just keeps everything contained. So that's a rectangular what? A rectangular 2. Okay, rectangular 3. This is another one I have as a snack bin for the kids. You know how you have all your granola bars or your crackers or your individual packs of stuff? How many of you have like 4 or 5, maybe 10 plus different boxes of snacks for the kids? It takes up all the space on your shelf. So take them all out of the boxes, right? And put them all into a snack bin. You're going to put 5 to 7 different boxes, depending on the size and all that good stuff, of your average snacks in this one bin. You're going to find that you're saving so much space. And when it comes to the kids needing to get a snack, and they're like, I don't know what I want. You open up the container and you go pick one. Then you close the container and you move on because your time is valuable. So rectangular 3. Now a rectangular 4 here, of course, this is for my chips. I actually have one large, like Sam's, like discount club store bag of chips, or this actually has 2 bags of chips in it right here. We go through chips a lot. We love Taco Tuesday. And who doesn't love a good queso, right? So make sure you have them on hand, and this keeps them fresh. And as long as you seal the container, that means start your thumbs at 12 o'clock, or at 6 o'clock, run around to 12 o'clock, and then burp it for an airtight seal. Okay, they say burping's rude, so fresh it. I am the fresh expert, so we're going to fresh it. And it gets the extra air out. And you're going to find that your chips stay longer. If you've got a second property, this is great to have at your mountain house, your beach house, because then your chips and your flour and your sugar and all your good stuff will still be fresh when you come back at the end of the season or the next season. Seriously, if you have an RV, this is great for an RV too. Now you're going to probably want the ovals and squares because they're 6 3/4 inches to fit in the RV shelves. Message me for a free consultation and they'll fit for you, but your food's going to stay fresher longer. So really and truly, it's going to save you a ton in the long run, especially if you have investment properties, second homes, or, you just like to keep your stuff on hand. Maybe we go through phases. Do you go through phases where you like one chip and then the other? This way they still stay fresh as you cycle through. It's great the way it works like that. All right, those are rectangulars. Now let's talk about the super ovals real quick too, because you're going to need a bunch of the super ovals. You'll see that I have a few. In fact, I have 22 super oval 2s because I love them so much. Now the super oval 2 does right here. You can do a small box of cereal or granola, because let's be honest, most of those boxes of cereal are half air anyways. You can do your popcorn. I love the super oval 2 for brown sugar. Yeah, remember that hard brick of molasses that we talked about a second ago? Now listen, if you have a hard brick of molasses at home, you don't have to throw it away, okay? Just order your Modular Mates, go to twcorinne.com. In fact, I'm going to put this right here for you guys so you can see. Just go right on and order. And when you get your Modular Mates in, take that hard brick of molasses and just stick it right there in your Modular Mate. Then you're going to put a slice of bread or a slice of apple, okay? Within 24 hours, the moisture from that slice, don't forget to seal it. You have to seal the container now. The moisture from that slice of bread is going to rejuvenate your brown sugar and it's going to bring it back to life. Yeah, seriously, go try it. You're going to be like that crazy Tupperware lady was right. You will. And here's another little fresh tip. I know you're going to love this one. You ever make cookies and maybe you overcook them just a little bit and you want them a little bit more soft baked? Yeah. Okay. Take a slice of bread, put it in there, and it's going to soften it for you too. I know you'll thank me later. It's great. So super oval 2, great for your brown sugar, your instant oatmeal, pastas, a whole pound of pasta and more. Like these are great. I have 22 of them. You're going to need a bunch of them. Now the super oval 1 is my favorite one for powdered sugar, baking powder, baking soda, cornstarch, nuts, lentils, 24 tea bags, 100 packets of Sweet and Low or Splenda or any of those individual packets. Lots of great uses for a super oval 1 as well. And the super oval 1 is also good for your baking soda, which is our next little trivia. What do you use baking soda for, huh? Okay, there's lots of uses for baking soda. Let's talk about a few of them real quick. So we use baking soda for baking, right? So we keep one in the pantry. We use baking soda with water when you have indigestion, right? It helps you with that. You can make a baking soda paste. It takes out the stains and odors out of all Tupperware. Make a baking soda paste and put it in your hair to get your hairspray buildup at. And that's a pretty good one too. We can use it for cleaning, right? Brush our teeth with it. There's like 80 some uses for baking soda. There's a lot of really good uses. So two of them that let's talk about. One, we use it to bake with, and one, we use it in our fridge to absorb odors with, right? Okay, the one that you keep in your fridge to absorb odors, is it an orange cardboard box? Little flap that never lays down? Yeah. Is it the same pretty much as the one that's in your pantry? The one that you bake with? Yeah. Okay, so if the one in your fridge is absorbing odors, what is the one in your pantry doing? Do you keep your trash in the pantry? I know. Did you ever wonder why that cake didn't rise or may have tasted a little funny? That's exactly why. That's exactly why. Please make sure you take your baking soda and put in an airtight container, like Tupperware brand products that have a lifetime warranty to back it up, as they're liquid and airtight, or virtually liquid and airtight. But still, really, really good. Please take it out of the thing, put it in here. Same thing goes with Bisquick, self-rising flour. This things with active ingredients. You also want to make sure that they're in an airtight container so they can stay with their profile. Okay, hopefully that's enough examples. Again, if you need more examples, I do a free consultation, so I'll be happy to help you with that, to help you one-on-one what you need in your home. So now you're probably thinking, all right, Corinne, I need these modular mates. I need to get organized because I need to save time, space, and waste. And I need it, because you do. Organization is a beautiful thing. Well, let me tell you a few of the different ways that you can get them, because I like to do things in sets. You don't want to just buy a few pieces. It's not going to make a difference in your pantry, and you're going to be like, this isn't as great as you said it was. But if you buy it in sets and it does like units, it's going to make a difference. And that way, if you can't do it all at once, you can do it piece by piece. Okay, so what I have here is the Modular Mate baking set. This is a great starter set for all of you going. You got two of the super oval ones for the powdered sugar or the baking soda or your nuts. You've got the super oval twos for your brown sugar that you definitely need, a rectangular one and a rectangular two. All of those together is a combined value of $92. I'm going to put that right there so you can see all of that right there is $92. Then you want to add on the snack center, because we got to have baking, but we also need to have a snack center. So the snack center is a great set as well. You get a rectangular 1, 2, 3. Look at all that. Plus you get a 4 and 2 ones. Aren't this great? You get all of these different ones here. Such a great value and set. And all of this, if you can see me here, is a $130 value. Push these back right here. Okay. Now, I personally say I want it all. And when you get it all, I really give you it all, because I've got these great labels that a local guy makes here. So you get 4 sheets of labels. So no, you don't need to pull out your Dynamo. You can add extra labels on me as well. So I want to combine this together for an I want it all set, right? I like to take it all at once. Though honestly, you'll probably need 4 or 5 of these sets. So there's that set there too. So when you combine these two sets together, the snack set with the baking set, it's the I want it all $232 value. There we go. Put it right there. $232 value, because you're also getting the sheets of the labels. That's a $10 value too. I mean, everything right here, that's a lot, right? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that going to make a difference in your pantry? Yeah, absolutely it is. But you know what? Today I'm going to give you an option for even better pricing. That's right. We always have 3 prices in Tupperware. We've got full price, which is what I've got down here. You also have half price, because when you host a party, you can get items for free, or you could get it for free, because if it's free, it's for me. Host a Tupperware party. We do Facebook parties and Zoom parties and all kinds of great stuff. But right now, this month, we have an even better sale that I want to share with you. Okay. And the sale I want to share with you this month is the snack set is not $130. The snack set, oops, right here, is $65. That goes here. Come here. Right there. The baking set is not $92. This baking set here is only $46. Did it go there? I can't tell. Did it go? It went. There you go. $46. And the I want it all, guys. Drum roll, please. Right now, jump on it. You can get both of these sets plus the labels on me. Okay. not for $232, but for only $116. Is that not just incredible? Everything right here for only $116. This is going to prolong the life of your food for over a year. It's going to keep the bugs out. Bugs are attracted to the glue that binds your flour, your sugar, and your rice. They like to eat that glue and lay eggs there. I know, which means halfway through in your flour, you could have extra protein you don't need. Y'all, Tupperware, this is why the U.S. military only allows modular mates for food storage and transfer from base to base. And in the beginning of this, I mentioned Orkin recommends this, right? Because it'll help get rid of all of those extra pests. Nothing can get in. Think about it. If you found bugs in one of the boxes of food in your cabinets, would you not throw away everything? How much money is that? Well, it depends on what store you go to, but it's a lot of money. So put that money back in your pocket. And right now, I encourage you all to get it all set. Is that not great? So that's all of these great things that I have for you. So I hope you guys learned some cool things today about getting organized, and I hope that you will jump on and get modularized with me. Please make sure to comment, like, and share with anyone else who you think could benefit from this fresh tip segment. All right, guys, thanks so much. I'm Corinne Brown, the Fresh Expert, and I will see you next time.